Thank you. Welcome to Come to Your Senses with Carlos Jaime. How's everybody doing tonight, right? Yeah, we good, right? I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
You're feeling? I'm feeling good.
Definitely.
I'm feeling good, man. Wow. Well, we got an action-packed show, I'll tell you that much. I'm looking at the guests, and they're in awe. They're in awe right now, and I think they cannot wait what's going on here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't talk right now. No, don't talk, all right? Well, I'm doing this podcast right now because second episode, Come to Your Senses. Just wanted to, do a fun show, talk about upcoming fun stuff, like movies and TV shows and projects. I can't wait. Look at these guests. Oh, just amping it up. But, I just wanted to do a show. Just kind of wanted to do, things that I talk about, interesting stuff, and crazy shit around the world. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. All right, guys. All right. No, look, they just they're just mouthing on the microphone. They can't let it go. I'm going to introduce you to two very talented comedic talents, very just amazing people, very good friends of mine. I'm gonna start with this is Phil Ranta.
Hey Carlos, how's it going? It's good to be here.
He just finally opened his mouth.
I had to hold I wasn't allowed to talk. It was very difficult for me.
I didn't say anything. It started the show.
Well, you said that I couldn't talk till you pointed at me.
I didn't even point at you when you. No, it's fine. Thank you for doing the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I Phil right
it's
here.
It's Phil Ranta from Second City,
from Second
First
City.
Squad 5.
Yeah.
Comedy Podcast Network.
The whole
yes. I've got credits.
Yes.
Oh no, you got big credits, man.
Oh yeah.
And you're a big guy.
I am.
Yeah.
6'3" and counting.
Oh wow, trust me.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not counting.
I don't know. Oh boy. And then we introduce the other guest.
He's just waiting to scream out.
He's
right
just
now.
waiting to
Don't
scream
point
out.
at him yet.
All right.
Holding the tension. It's like a Hitchcock movie.
I've known this guy for a long time, and I saw this guy improvise for a long time, and very talented. Here he is. Mr. Kevin Ford.
I agree. Feels really big.
Oh man, he made it. He made it longer than I did.
Why are you guys holding your? I did not say hold your breath.
That's the only way we cannot talk is if we hold our breath.
Yeah. Oxygen is the enemy of silence.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. What
It's
is
an
that?
ancient Chinese proverb.
Yeah.
No,
Oxygen is the enemy of silence.
You gotta
Your
make-
lucky numbers are 4,
No.
23, 15.
You're gonna make some Chinese friends, Carlos. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I
learned
have
so much.
I have enough Chinese.
Name
friends,
12. Because until you had 12.
Oh, all right, I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Shang Li. How about that?
Yeah.
That's not a person.
I'm pretty sure it's a place.
Yeah.
It might. You might be
Or
right.
a character in Street Fighter 2.
Yes, he is. Damn
Yeah.
it. He's the one that he's the one in the background.
Yeah.
In any of those Street
He's the one
Fighter,
that's not cheering for Balrog.
exactly.
Yeah. He's not a playable character. He just pumps his fist.
Right.
Yeah.
Shang. It wasn't
Shang Li.
Shang
Li.
Shang Li.
Shang Li.
I forgot his name now. Fuck. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's good
Thank
to
you for
be
doing-
here.
No, thank you. Wow. So, Phil, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
all
we're
right.
getting serious.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you. Do you have a blog? Do you have a blog?
I have a website that I never update.
Oh,
I think it has blogging features.
come on. You gotta. I'm sorry. Your name spells it all right there. Rant.
I know.
You gotta rant on that.
I know,
yeah.
right? I should be the next
ranting.
Bill Hicks, but
I
no.
think so.
Yeah.
Just
Carlos-
rant.
Or Dennis Miller.
That's true.
He's got
Only
books
my last name
taking
was
your last
Dennis
name, yeah.
Miller.
And your
Yeah.
books would be named Rantas.
Carlos,
Instead of rants.
you at one point said ranting with Ranta, which
Yes.
I thought was a very good segment.
I think it's a great
Yeah.
radio show. You
Hey, can I come on to your podcast every week and do a Ranting with Ranta segment?
You know what? Edit this out, Mike, please.
Okay. All right. I see where I'm
I'm
not
just
wanted.
kind of curious. 'Cause I'm like, you do seem like you could be a good ranter.
I think I could.
Yeah, you guys see.
Who
you're
has
not gonna-
the time to type words?
I know.
Do you have strong opinions of things?
I have no. I'll be honest.
No.
I don't really know.
do you-
If something's terrible, I'm just like, I'm not going to participate in that. And if something's great, I'm like, hey, that was great, and then I move on.
Do you have direct TV?
No, I'm a Time Warner gent.
Oh, forget it. Never mind.
What? I'm not in the club.
Yeah, no.
DirecTV lost a bunch of channels.
Exactly.
Yeah,
recently.
I know.
didn't they lose Comedy Central?
Yep, that was the big
I
one.
would kill
out.
myself.
I wouldn't.
But-
You wouldn't rant. You would just kill yourself.
Yeah.
He's just not right.
I
He
take
doesn't
the
wanna
easy
rant.
way out. I'm not going to rant about it.
So weird. Suicida. Maybe
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
do Phil Suicida.
Oh, if I didn't get my new episodes of Colbert Report, oh man,
gotta
game
do it.
over.
Oh boy. And Kevin,
Yeah. What's up?
let me ask you. You've been dating a lot, right?
Oh no, no.
Misinformation.
No, hey.
Did you read about that on his blog?
I could have
I haven't updated that in years. No,
Really?
no, I haven't had a date in 2012 once.
Really?
Yeah.
How many dates did you have in 2011?
2. Wait,
Two.
3.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big year.
Was it?
Yeah.
All
what
one
happened?
time each.
Really?
The first 2, I didn't want to date him again.
Yeah, there you go. We're good
Well,
enough
Then the
for
third
you.
one I wanted to, but she didn't want to date me again.
Really? What was the problem with
Ain't
the
that
first
the way?
two?
Yeah.
They were just weird.
Break them down in a rant-like structure.
Yes.
What is the deal with girls I don't want to date?
Ah, it's Jerry Seinfeld.
They're so undateable.
And the third one was the charm, but unfortunately she didn't see it that way.
She was like, I don't like you. No, she didn't say that, but
What's her first and last name and phone number?
Yes.
What? So what are you gonna do?
Let's call her up on the show.
Yeah, I'll call her up, man.
No, that sounds. I think you would rant, Phil. I think you would start ranting.
That would be the one thing that I'd be passionate about. Be like, my friend Kevin's a saint.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
a really good guy. He'd make a great boyfriend. You're stupid for dumping
You're
him.
not good enough for him.
You dumb bitch.
But it's true to any women listening. Like, every woman listening isn't good enough for Kevin.
No.
It's true.
I
No,
bet
it
you.
is.
I bet you there's a girl listening who rejected me. So this is for you.
Yeah.
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 You're not good enough for Kevin.
Yeah.
Come to your senses.
There we go. Titular line.
Drop the
Finally, the
Thank
titular
you.
line.
Well,
It's
you know,
about time.
it's funny too. When you guys came in, it was really funny because when Kevin came in first, he came. He arrived first, and he was talking to me, and he didn't even notice that Mike was in the same room.
No, I was joking.
Oh, really?
That was a joke. Yeah.
I just thought it was.
Wait, I thought you
I
were
can see how that would
serious.
happen.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you're really serious.
I-
I thought I was literally like a ghost.
No, I was trying to insult Mike.
It was just
And
funny.
I felt like that Joe Pesci moment where it's like, what am I, a fucking mirage? You know?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the line.
Nah.
That is
What
the
am I,
line.
a mirage to you, huh? What am I,
What?
see-through? Am I an oasis in a desert?
Oh, do I make you think I look invisible? Oh, tell me how I look invisible, huh? Tell me right now, what makes me so fucking invisible?
I just brought
Smash,
it,
smash, smash.
the reason why I brought it up is because like Phil just looked at Mike and go, "Oh wow, you look a lot. I haven't seen you in a while. A little bit different." And then Mike's like, "I saw you 2 weeks ago on Skype."
Yeah. I think Mike might be a ghost.
I think so.
I think we've talked about this
this-
before, but I don't think Mike exists.
I've commonly been.
All right.
I haven't
referred to
physically
as that.
touched Mike in years. So,
I know.
I think
my,
Phil's
my hand might go right through him.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it might.
Phil was surprised at my long hair. I
Yeah,
guess.
he looks
But,
like Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
pre-1994.
I guess so. I do a little bit, huh? Yeah.
Well, since he
Just not
started dating
blonde.
Courtney Love, she
Yeah.
insists that he grow his hair long. So.
Yeah.
I would
That's
never
smart.
date Courtney Love.
What?
Hold the
Come
phone.
on.
Come on,
ever,
why?
Come on.
Under
Because I
any
think she's
circumstance?
insane. I think she's the reason.
What? Are you
It's
kidding
kind of
me?
fun.
Tons of fun. She's rich, and she'll take you
I
to
think
Paris.
she's also a nightmare to date. I mean, I think that's why he killed himself was partially because of her craziness. I mean,
I've never heard that.
Have you
theory.
guys not seen the
I've not heard
documentary?
that theory before, no.
I've heard of the documentary, Kurt and Courtney. I think
I've
So,
seen
yeah.
it, and man, she's nuts.
Like,
Well, she was what, like
She-
26 at the time he killed himself?
Yeah, and I
All
think
women
she's-
are nuts at the age of 26,
Show me
right?
a sane 26-year-old woman, and I'll buy your.
Yeah, and why
fridge.
didn't she date Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin's a saint.
Come on.
Damn it, you dumb bitch.
Wow, you big,
This podcast really took a turn quick.
you big fat cunt.
Yes.
There you go.
You dropped the F word,
I had to do it.
Yeah.
I had to do it. It's my show. Fuck it. I don't
I
care.
hope nobody's moms are listening.
right?
No.
I think that women get more offended if you called them fat than if you called them a cunt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or if they have a gun, probably.
right.
Wait, if they have a what?
A gun.
Oh, is that a gut that reaches their cunt?
Kind of. It's like
Yeah.
a in between. It's that thing in between their stomach and the top of their vagina, where it's like that looks like
oh.
a pouch.
I think I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
It looks like
Yeah.
like a baby kangaroo
Yeah.
lives in
Gotcha.
there.
Yeah.
Right. And you're
Except she could not hop away because she's too
Yeah.
big.
Ew, you don't want to see her hop away.
Right, dude.
It's like she ate a baby kangaroo, and that's where
Exactly.
that's where it's decomposing right now.
The baby kangaroo is decomposing in her pouch.
Oh boy. Well, see. Oh man, I love these guys. I'm so glad. I'm glad I'm here. You know, see, because I need.
It's getting
you guys.
real already.
It's getting real. Dude.
Yeah.
It's getting real. Well, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I got a little, I want to do a little a segment. It's called because I love quirky stories or just stories that come out and I always have an opinion or so. But there's I want to call this like news of the world.
News of the world.
This thing came out last week. I saw this at work. I was a little bit bored, and I was on CNN, and it said new evidence about Roswell. about, we all know what
Yeah.
happened to Roswell, right?
Right,
About the area.
aliens came down.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and the whole thing.
They made a CW show about it.
Right.
Michael, talk your ear off about Roswell.
Oh yeah, no.
The TV
trust
show,
me.
not the same.
Well,
Right.
this guy, I guess, he's an ex-CIA guy. His name is Chase Brandon. Okay.
Oh, he sounds.
he's
he
a Tom
sounds
Cruise
CIA.
movie character.
it's like
Carlos,
yeah.
he's been on Coast to Coast a bunch too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I whatever it is,
Oh.
but yeah, he definitely is. I guess the Jason Bourne maybe a
this
Roswell.
summer, Chase Brandon.
That comes out. It's like is this guy? I mean, it's like
Brandon Chase is Chase Brandon.
Does he have a sweater?
In Chasing Brandon, rated R.
He has like a. I can
This
see
summer,
him.
get branded.
I could see him wearing a sweater over, his like polo shirt, and like a convertible driving down the coast, going like, "I'm Chase Brandon, guys."
Yeah.
CIA
Supermodel in the
operative.
front seat.
Exactly.
Super duper model in the back seat.
Clean my gun.
Yeah. Well,
She's making sex mouth the whole time.
but I'm gonna talk to you about like what they call the evidence or the new evidence about Roswell.
Yeah, because
Or this
evidence
guy.
is a very well-defined term, right? Evidence is something that would hold up in court.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, so what happened was that I guess he has access, or I guess there's a couple things that sometimes I guess CIA or when there's an investigation, they'll either destroy it or keep it for in the box for just 30 years or whatever. And I guess he opens a box. Okay, he opened the box, and I guess it may have been labeled. I'm not sure if, of course, it was maybe Ross, but he opened. And it had photos on it. And then he closed the box. Or he has like, I think he just saw evidence or saw like, oh, wow. He closed the box and he goes, wow, Roswell did happen. And that was it. That's the new evidence. That's
wait,
Because he saw it and he didn't take it with him?
He,
No.
he found this box in
Exactly.
where?
He saw pictures of aliens.
Yeah, he saw
was-
pictures of aliens.
Dead aliens.
And it was in the warehouse. Like this box was in the warehouse, whatever that they keep.
Warehouse
CIA.
13.
And then he's like, I better not take these.
Yeah.
And then he closed the box and walked
I
away.
better not
It's,
use my cell phone to take a picture of these pictures.
Kevin, it's Hangar 18, Area 51. That's where they supposed.
Oh, he was at Area 51.
Oh, in that case, then it's definitely true.
Oh, there you go.
No, that can't be evidence because there's nothing. It's testimony.
Yeah, exactly. It's,
Right.
it's hearsay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wouldn't you, like, if you saw this, I mean, maybe you can take, but I mean, if you have a photo at least, you could probably put that in a pocket or something.
Shove it up your butt.
Yeah, exactly. Put
This
it up your butt,
this is a
people.
big
But
deal.
folded with the image on the inside, though.
Right,
You know, so it
because
doesn't
you don't
get
want to get the
smeared.
image ruined.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then put it up your butt.
Because you don't want to see alien's eye that goes, no, that's a piece of my shit. I'm
Exactly,
sorry. I
yeah.
mean, flick that off.
Was he
right
just there alone? And I imagine a big creepy warehouse
Yeah.
at night, him with the flashlight,
Yeah.
going
Right.
across a chest that
Where
says
did he find the
evidence.
box? Like, I don't remember that. Where did he actually find the box? Do you remember?
No, it was something. It was he said he was like at a warehouse.
Because I was going to say, guys, if,
just said he was at
if
a-
you are in Area 51,
Uh-huh.
you cannot take a picture of something that is highly, highly secretive and shove it up your butt and make it out of there.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. No, you are.
What
filmed-
if it's way up your butt?
Yeah, how the hell are they
No,
going to find
Phil.
it?
Think about it. Come on, like I mean, the military they've kept secrets for so long. You think they're going to allow some guy to shove something up his ass and then leave the base?
I absolutely
Look,
do. I
Under
absolutely
the
do.
circumstances of the story, he's by himself.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's watching him. There's no cameras. He can
No.
take the picture and do whatever he wants with it.
How do you believe there's no cameras?
Well,
I mean,
there's no way that somebody would check your anus every time you
Right.
leave the compound.
Yeah, exactly.
right,
would
but
be
you've
a
got cameras
nightmare.
everywhere
Although-
filming you on everything.
He is
you know?
he is Chase Brandon.
Yes.
Like,
I mean,
Chase Brandon, ass detective.
This guy, this is CIA. You don't know what he's trained of. He could be,
Right.
There could be a whole thing training of ass.
I'm
you
saying
know?
I'm saying the guards are like, wait a minute, aren't you Chase Brandon, the guy who was always on Coast to Coast? We're gonna have to check your ass, sir.
Yeah.
right.
This is the quote. This is the quote. Okay. He goes. I look. Let's see.
Is that
This is what he said. I said I took the box down, lifted the lid up, rummaged around inside it, put the box back on the shelf, and said, "My God, it really happened." And I'm like, what really? I mean, what specifically? Like, what was in the? And I'm thinking like dead aliens. I'm like, yeah, you had the
It
moment.
was
You
yeah.
saw-
photo evidence of probably what really happened.
But it's like, but what? I just like
That is
maybe
the cold open of every X-Files ever
Yeah,
made.
like I mean,
Oh my God, it happened.
it happened. It really
What's the guy
happened.
gonna do? Like,
Maybe the photo had a scorpion on it or something.
Does he have a
It's
phone?
or like a cobra?
He has a phone. He has a phone. He probably
Yeah,
has an iPhone. He could have taken a photo
That's
of it.
what
Yeah.
I said. Yeah,
It
totally.
doesn't have a flash.
And then he'd have to shove the iPhone up his
exactly.
ass.
Of course. You can't just have you have an
Be
iPhone.
perfect. The
He-
perfect crime.
Well, let's admit it. Maybe Chase Brandon does like putting his iPhone up his ass for any
Chase
other reason.
Brandon, gay porn star.
Yeah,
that
he
works.
is a gay porn star / CIA or ex-CIA.
why does
Well,
he
he-
have such an incredible name? That's
I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
it's a great name. I just looked at it and I'm like, wow. And it's funny because, like, I guess on the show, Coast to Coast, and George Nurik, of course, like, no contrary, no. He goes, I believe him. I believe
Right.
him.
Well, yeah, but that's the beauty of George Norrie. I mean,
No, that's not the beauty,
yeah.
man. That's the the stupidity.
He
I
believes
guess.
everything.
If George, if he's a good host, he should be like rational.
That's
and,
why
like,
people love him so much. Yeah.
Because
But
he's-
he should
because
be
he's
the
a nut
ultimate
bar.
skeptic. He should be like, no, I want proof.
Yeah,
Or like,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if you're dealing with like talking about aliens or Bigfoot, it's like
because otherwise people aren't going to listen to your show. They're going to think you're an asshole.
It's been
No,
like
but people
65
listen
years.
to his show more because because they're like,
Yeah.
I'm an asshole too. So I gotta believe him. This guy reaffirms
guy
the
does
fact
it.
that I'm an asshole.
Phil, he's an asshole that makes a lot of money, lots of money,
but not a lot of sense.
No,
Right?
this. I just.
Censor kind of money.
I
don't
hope
know.
all that money helps him sleep at night because I wouldn't be able to.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just fascinated.
I think he's a great man, by the way.
Well, please.
Nori,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah. And it's just I just read this article. I just read this whole thing, and I'm like, this has to be
Yeah.
the stupidest probably story I saw on CNN.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Aside from dead babies dying or dead babies or whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. I thought that there was a story. I thought that was your segue.
Yeah.
Now a story about dead
Speaking
babies
of
dying.
stupid- Speaking of stupid
dead
stories.
babies,
Yeah.
all right, guys.
I had the most delicious lunch today. That segue.
No, but I
it
just
was
thought-
more than one. Yeah, I was hungry.
But it's been like 65 years, and yet this guy had the proof or
Yeah,
saw
but
the
the
proof.
belief
and
in
no.
aliens has gone on since, like, I mean, all this time. I mean, what?
But this
what-
guy,
I mean, we have
I'm just
sci-fi
saying.
movies about aliens.
But I'm just saying that this guy had the chance. You know, he blew it. Chase Brandon blew it, guys.
I wonder why he's not in the CIA anymore.
maybe because
I think
he,
they
More
lost.
evidence collecting.
Yeah.
maybe because he saw the pictures and then went out in the media and said, "Oh yeah, it did happen." Maybe that's why he's not. In the
Yeah, he
CIA.
didn't know how to keep his mouth
I
shut.
think he caused
I-
9/11, and like that's why they kicked him out.
And it's funny because he
Had
did
to
talk
be.
about that. He did talk about it. And he goes, "Yeah, the CIA wouldn't. I don't think the CIA would have anything to do, with the involvement of 9/11 or anything." I'm like, okay.
Oh, he stood up for the
All right,
CIA.
Yeah, that he stood up for.
Okay.
of course.
That's good.
So he's not all
That's something.
conspiracy
He
theory.
looked in the box.
like- so it's
he
like
looked in
some-
another box and opened it up and goes, "No."
You know what he is? He's a modern day Joseph Smith of Mormon fame.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
He read the golden tablets.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then he's like, don't have the golden tablets anymore.
Nobody else can read them.
Yeah.
Only I can.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Yeah.
that with Roswell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
He
good
is-
point.
Yeah, he might create a new religion. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, and then
We'll
Matt
see.
Stone and Trey Parker will make a musical about it.
And then they'll make tons of money,
Right.
and the money machine keeps rolling.
Well, speaking of maybe future or movie escapades or so, of course, we got a little dress. What they call them?
Speaking of dead babies.
Just giving them dead babies, guys. We on my show, I love seeing like when I see trailers or talking about a movie or so, and sometimes it's obvious. Like you see, like this summer, of course, it's action. It's always a lot of action. You got the
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
coming out.
lots of blockbusters they call 'em.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So of course, when I see that, I'm like, I'm gonna see it. I don't even have to
Right.
see the trailer. Fuck it. I want to see
Yeah,
it.
I actually avoid trailers for movies I know I'm already
Yeah,
going to
right.
see.
Right.
I don't need to
Same
see a
here.
Batman trailer.
Yeah, I know what I'm
I-
going to get.
I
I'm
know
going to
I'm
get
gonna watch
Batman,
it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
get stars playing other Batman
Right.
characters, kicks
Yeah.
in the face.
Gotham. I've seen the first two. I
Yeah,
know what to expect.
Batmobile.
Yeah,
But in this
looks like a-
Explosion.
Yeah, exactly. But in this segment, it's called Down the Pike.
Everybody run! Everybody run! It's coming! It's coming! Down the pike.
And this I just figured down the pike. It's a lot
Down
of
the
stuff.
pike.
Is that where you're going? Okay. No, but it's a lot of stuff. Because I love when I see trailers or I hear about a movie, and I finally I read about a movie, and then I finally see it, and I go, I'll either be like, wow, that looks pretty good, or I'll be like, what the I don't think that's not going to be good, or that's not the way I envisioned it. I envisioned it a whole other way.
Oh, like when you heard about the movie being made, and then you find out through the trailer?
You know, because like after a while, sometimes you hear an announcement of a movie coming out like 2 years from now or so, and you'll be like, and then when you finally see it, you'll be like, wait, what the fuck?
Wait, I thought Jack and Jill was going to be deeper than
exactly.
that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know? But then Al Pacino? Really?
Yeah.
Where's Robert De Niro? Come on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. But of course, one of the big movies that's coming out this summer, and it's what they call it, because everybody's doing these, they're not even doing remakes anymore. It's almost reboots.
Yeah. Reimaginings.
Reimagining of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And of course,
Second chances.
but the thing is, they're not. That's so gay. It's like the worst thing. It's like, oh, I can imagine a producer going like, let's give it a second chance. Yeah. It's like, okay. It's like,
it was good at its core.
yeah,
That was Brandon Chase's first gay porn.
Is that right? Brandon Chase or Chase
Or
Brandon?
was it Chase Brandon?
Chase Brandon, and then
Chase
he was
Brandon
banging
Chase.
Brandon Chase.
Yes. Yeah.
Chase Brandon as Brandon Chase in Second Chances.
There we go. That's a great movie, I think. Right there. But of course, the movie, which I don't know, I'm kind of on and off. Is it's Total Recall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
Recall.
the first one.
The first one, amazing.
I'm indifferent. No, I love it too. I can't
Yeah,
even
you
joke
can't
about
even
it.
joke
It's
about
so
not liking it.
good.
Kevin, describe for people maybe listening to this. Describe the plot, or at least
For people who haven't seen Total Recall?
who haven't seen Total Recall.
All right.
You know?
So you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Right.
He's Douglas Quaid.
This is
And
the
he's-
original, right? This is
Yeah.
the original Paul
Okay.
Verhoeven version, 1990. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's in the future, and he's like this low-level construction worker, and he's married to like hot Sharon Stone, and he's having dreams about Mars, and he's like, why do I have these dreams about Mars? I've never been there.
Okay.
And meanwhile, there's a company, right, that offers to implant vacations into your brain. So it's like a mental vacation that you never actually had.
Called
You just-
Recall.
Called
Yeah.
Recall, that you
Right.
just have the memories of. So Schwarzenegger's like, I want to do it. So he goes there. He's like, and they're like, hey, we can give you a vacation that'll in your brain that'll make you think you're a secret agent on Mars. He's like, do it. So they inject him.
I love that he's got like 5 lines in the whole movie.
the whole thing,
He's being dragged around going, do it. I want to do it.
I support
excited.
this. I'm afraid. Okay, and so they do it, and then he flips out, and then all of a sudden, everybody's trying to kill him.
Right.
His construction worker buddies, Sharon Stone, who's
Like
his
his whole
wife,
life is turned upside down completely.
turned flipped upside down, and he had to go live with his aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
But is it real? Or is
Yeah.
it Recall?
Exactly.
know.
So he goes to Mars, and then he gets involved in the resistance, and they're trying to overthrow Ronnie Cox, the evil leader of Mars. I don't know. He's the
president, I guess,
The
or
president, I
So
guess.
he runs the joint.
And
Yeah.
there's mutants, and there's mutant whores, and like mutant cab driver, mutant cabbies, because with the
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
exactly. That was Benny.
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the mutant, and then there was Johnny Cab, who
It was
the
a
other
robot.
guy,
Yeah.
with the robot cab driver. So I guess not
And it
a
was-
lot of people are taking it in buses or anything on Mars.
It
Not much.
won the Academy Award that year for special effects.
Of course, it was
'Cause it was-
mind.
yeah.
When I saw
the
it,
Quado is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah. Quado is the. Oh, I don't know. I don't
He's
want
like
to. I don't want to ruin Quado.
Oh, okay. We
That's
won't
one of the-
ruin-
That's
we
one of the
won't
good
ruin Quado.
surprises.
Yeah, so it was cool. Yeah.
But
no,
yeah.
no spoiler alerts here.
Yeah, the
And-
movie just came out 20 years ago, so I don't want a spoiler alert.
I do hope there's a woman with 3 tits in it.
Spoiler alert.
And in true Paul Verhoeven fashion, the movie is very violent, very gratuitous nudity,
complete decadence.
and just total, like for guys.
Yeah,
this-
parts of almost like B-movie aesthetic.
Yeah.
But in this,
But done with
in
exactly.
this now, in the new movie,
new
it's
movie.
starring Colin Farrell.
As in the Douglas Quaid role.
Exactly, and Kate Beckinsale as his wife, who was originally played by Sharon Stone.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would not consider it a divorce with her.
No,
No way.
no. I would. You know what? I would go back to Recall, or coming back home from Recall, and be like, I think I'm fine with the wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why is he unhappy with his life?
I would have been like, I don't care much about the resistance or
Right,
anything.
Sharon Stone, I kind of
Yeah.
get. Like, I could see how I would be like, but
Really? She was hot.
well,
in that
she was
movie,
hot,
man.
she
but-
Come
was,
on.
but she was bitchy.
Well,
Yeah.
she was kind of controlling. Like she kept on going like I want to go on a vacation to Saturn. He's like, I want to go to Mars, and like she would like tell him he can't do the things he wanted to do.
Yeah, she was mean.
She was a controlling shrew.
yeah. Kate Beckinsale, though, she could never.
But
Well, we haven't seen the movie though.
I don't know.
I can't believe that there's a situation where I'd be like anything except like you're adorable.
well, it's kind of weird because Kate Beckinsale actually is married to the director Len Wiseman, who's the director of Total Recall.
And,
Really?
and all the Underworld movies.
Exactly.
Nepotiz.
And she
They met on the first Underworld.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
really?
Even though he was married, and she was with the actor Michael Sheen,
Really?
and they both hooked up. And of course,
Then he visited her underworld.
exactly.
That's how good a director Len Wiseman is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, you are
He
such a good
directed her right to
director.
bed.
I'm in love with you.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
It's
don't-
like you have to feel passion. And she's like, I'm waiting for someone to make me feel passion. Nom, nom, nom,
Nom, nom, nom, nom.
Yum, yum.
And you know what, guys?
That's
I
them
think
having dinner together.
That is.
I think
First
she,
date.
I think
Yeah,
she,
first
she
date.
may have fallen in love again in this movie. I'll tell you that much because he probably had have been like, "I'm gonna fuck her in front of everybody."
Exactly.
This is how I
Yeah.
direct,
Yeah.
guys. This is how I
Just to
direct.
assert my dominance over the set.
Yeah.
Everybody must watch this. Get the PAs.
Welcome,
Get Colin
because
Farrell.
Colin Farrell, he's pretty uppity, you know. He's kind of a bad boy, you know.
Yeah.
So, to put him in a corner, you're gonna
Exactly.
all right, you have to watch me fuck
Exactly.
your scene
Right.
partner.
Yeah.
And then the entire time he's having sex with her, he's going, "This is mine. Nobody else touches this."
But I
This
mean,
is my wife. No, it belongs to no one but me. He does the full metal jacket speech.
oh, I can't wait for that reboot. Oh man, I tell you that much. But it's weird, because when I look at the trailer and it's I'm a little hot and cold. Like I kind of want to see it, but the other part is like, well, do I want to see a movie that almost might be the same as what it is?
It looks
Yeah.
like they're doing a lot of the same,
Exactly.
like just dialogue beats.
Yeah,
like
it's
in the
almost like
trailer alone.
winking to the people who knew the first movie so
Yeah.
much.
Right, like or just the part like they showed in the trailer. They showed the part. Well, you know what? Let's play the trailer here. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
we're
on.
gonna-
Let me play the trailer on this one right here.
This podcast is fancy. Can we talk during it?
Columbia!
Happy with how your life's turned out?
Why the hell shouldn't I be?
What do you know about this recall place?
Oh boy.
Stay away from them.
I know that it's
Mess with
total.
your mind, man.
Welcome to Recall. First time?
I don't know. Is
That was
it?
your fantasy.
Yeah, you never know because
Give you the
recall does
memory.
that to your brain.
You want to be the crime fighter.
Yeah, the guy's John Cho,
world
Harold
class
from
athlete.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our secret
Mr.
agent.
Sulu from Star Trek, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy trails, man.
Why would you want a different life if you had Kate Beckinsale?
I know.
That's ridiculous.
And you have a flying car. Come
Yeah.
on, you got it made.
Here we go.
It's all a mistake. Nobody.
I love that even in the future they're still doing hands on your head with cops. That's the one consistent every video
Yeah,
movie.
you never.
Turn around, hands in your head.
And it never works in a movie like
Yeah,
this.
no way.
Never does.
Because hands behind your head, can't see the hands anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Tranquilizer might be better.
Yeah.
That's it. Here we go, guys.
Oh, the
High
music just got
octane.
exciting.
Kate Beckinsale making sex mouth.
The robots look like Mass Effect robots, don't they?
Yeah.
Kill me.
Oh, there's no robots in the original, so that's one thing the
one.
remakes
There you
got.
go. I mean, they got the robot old lady mask
You haven't even begun.
Oh,
when he first
yeah.
lands on Mars. Like,
Yeah, it was programmed. Yeah, it had it because it's
Johnny Cab is kind of a robot.
Oh, that's right. Johnny Cab is a robot.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
Get ready for a surprise.
Yeah, I love that.
And the surprise was an explosion.
Yes.
That's the one thing. Like here, let me pause it just a little bit. But it's the one thing you always hear in these new movies is like that little guitar thing or something like that. You know? Yeah.
It's like all bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also that weird kind of like choppy like bap, 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 which I think you hear at the end of the trailer.
Right.
They're gonna crash.
Crunch.
There we go.
That part is cool. That's my favorite shot.
Yeah,
of the
like
trailer.
that's like that. Yeah, like that thing where it's actually. There we go.
Who the hell am I?
You don't have the most reliable of memories, do you?
Walter White.
There you go. The electronic fart.
So the first movie had no robots or flying cars.
No.
the first-
or walking robots.
Yeah. It
Right.
didn't.
Yeah, Johnny Cab didn't fly.
No, he was
No.
attached to the cab. He was.
Yeah,
he was
he
the
didn't,
cab. Yeah.
he didn't even have arms, did he? He was just a torso and a head.
Yeah, I don't think you.
No,
I'd have to watch it.
no,
again,
the
right?
thing, yeah, and it didn't because even when he got yanked out, like in the original movie, I remember he didn't have enough money to pay the cab even.
Right? Yeah.
So he could
His life was
self-destruct.
so
I guess
bad.
I guess they didn't have credits or not credit cards or whatever at the
Yeah.
time. But I guess and then I remember him yanking Arnold Schwarzenegger yanking the thing to use the car.
Oh, so he could use the joystick.
and then
Jenny
when
Fran's
he
on top of.
left and he finally left without paying, it blew itself up.
Yeah, like the
Right.
Predator.
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Just like the Predator.
Yeah. So now I'm looking at it again.
Like the Predator cab driver.
Right.
When people don't pay, he blows up the cab.
Yeah, so he gets like a net. He threw some in the net, and then he finds him
I
eventually.
think we found the next reimagining of the Predator.
yeah.
Predator cab driver.
Predator
so.
Starring Chase Brendan.
Bike messenger versus Predator.
But this whole
Oh,
thing.
no, that's dumb. Okay.
But this whole thing, like, the reboot. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know if I will see it. I probably will see it.
Oh, and
Just to-
there's no Mars too. That's a huge difference.
Is that? Well, there's got to be.
Yeah, is there no
No,
Mars?
it's
I
on-
didn't
it's
show
on-
it
I
in
didn't see
the
it in a
preview.
trailer.
Oh, I read that. So it's on Earth the whole time.
Yeah, it's on the
Really?
same. It's on the same
Oh.
planet.
Oh, that's
It's on the
not
same
as
planet.
fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Now
No,
you might.
you know what? Kate Beckinsale's making sex mouth. I'm going to go see it.
I mean, if she was like me. I mean, maybe if she was in the bikini or
I think
whatever.
anytime she's in slow motion in any movie ever, she always makes sex mouth. Because I just
Yeah.
remember she was doing that in Van Helsing too.
Yeah,
anytime
she
there
kind
was
of
a
has her
slow-mo
mouth
thing,
half open. She's like,
But you know also who was also in it? I saw like on the IMDb. I looked it up, and it said Ethan Hawke is in it. But
Oh,
he's,
yeah?
but he's
Really?
nowhere to be on the trip. So I'm like, is he Benny? Is he
Benny,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got to be Benny. Maybe the cab driver.
or
Oh,
he
man, I got 5 kids to
he
feed.
might be the Quado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not that I'm going to ruin that for anybody. I said spoiler alert earlier, and then this time it just
Yeah, you
flew
didn't
out,
mention
so-
what it was, but it's,
Right.
they'll get it. They'll
Yeah,
get it.
they'll know when they see the movie, and they're like,
Yeah.
wow,
I think he's
cameo.
gonna be the midget prostitute who grabs the
Oh,
machine gun.
yeah.
Yeah. Or the 3-breasted woman. There's going to be another one besides the one that's in the teaser trailer.
Yeah, and the way they show it in the teaser trailer, it looks like you don't actually see the breasts.
Right.
And that's a huge.
It's all implied,
Like
yeah.
if you're gonna repeat the same moment from the first movie, show
Yeah.
the tits like Paul
Exactly.
Verhoeven did.
Yeah.
Have some balls, Lynn
Come on.
Weissman. What is that? PG-13.
Yeah, have 3
Come
balls.
on.
See, yeah.
Have 3 balls, Lynn Weissman, and let's see them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think have maybe you do different. Like
I wish
two,
I had
two
3
vaginas.
feet to kick those balls.
Two vaginas. Is that good?
Oh yeah, one
Yeah.
of them. Yeah,
3
there you
boobs,
go.
2
That's a
vaginas.
good idea.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, that's
would be a good heightening of that.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or Siamese girls. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Right,
2
those
girls.
exist, though.
Yeah. Well,
Those exist in
yeah,
real
they do. Well, they're kind of scary too.
But they're attached and they share the same vagina. So like when you fuck them, it's like you're having sex with 2 chicks. Oh, yeah.
I didn't
saw
think
that. I could
about
see
that.
that.
Yeah.
There's
Does,
all these mutant prostitute combinations we could do.
Yeah.
That they
I
should have
think
in
you
the
found
thing.
a new company.
Oh, wait a minute. That's true. If the chick has 3 tits, because in the movie, I mean, in the first one, they explain it because they're on Mars and they're
Yeah.
mutated.
Right. Exactly.
But if they're on Earth the whole time and there's no mutants, how come she's got 3 tits in the,
Yeah,
in the new
then
one?
she's just a freak.
That's just a stupid reference.
What a phony
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Oh
That's bullshit.
boy.
Probably something about Chernobyl.
Tell you some. Yeah, something lame.
Maybe
like,
some social
something
reference.
that happened. Like
we let the pollution get out of hand.
oh, what? Yeah.
Written
Oh,
by
God.
Al Gore.
Yeah.
But did you guys realize that there was supposed to be or they were thinking about doing a Total Recall 2, a sequel, but
With Arnold,
I think
or-
I did remember hearing that rumor.
yeah, like I guess
it was like back then.
yeah, I read an article.
Ah.
I forgot. I forgot the credit, but what it was that I guess they were trying to do a thing where it made enough money. It was a big hit, of course, like the first one.
Yeah.
And then, but I guess then they didn't think enough, like Arnold and Paul, the director Paul Verhoeven, didn't realize that I guess didn't think that it would match a sequel to match it because you saw it kind of ends on a good note.
Yeah, it's unambiguous.
That'd be tough.
Exactly. So the only reason what came up was that they were going to take another Philip K. Dick story, and which is basically the premise of Minority Report.
Uh-huh.
And so which is about like people who
The precogs.
right, exactly, and that they could tell like who's going to commit a crime. So it kind of had some similar tones, but they were going to use that as
'cause
maybe
they're-
a sequel.
Because like there were like mind people in Total Recall, so
Right,
they
exactly.
already
Like the little-
established that people like that are out there.
Like
so.
the little girl and everything, and it was like another.
I know your
combination.
birthday. Give me a penny.
I love
That was the entire movie of Minority Report. It's
Yeah.
just, I know your birthday, and I know your birthday, and your birthday.
Worst precog ever.
It's like, yeah. Can you imagine the whole movie be like? I'd be like, get the
You're
fuck
gonna
away
get
from me.
McDonald's on the way home today.
It's like the little girl. She's begging for money because that's the reason why she even said that. Because she
Right.
wants
Yeah.
it. And then she's just everywhere Arnold goes, she's got to be there. And he's like, I gave you enough money. I think.
I gave you $1.
I know your shoe size.
Yeah, but I guess they were gonna do the sequel, and I guess it never panned out. So,
Well,
I think they could still do a sequel based on the first one. It could be awesome. If
Really?
like
Like
the
what?
whole
Like-
thing was part of Recall from an earlier Recall.
Oh, like a prequel.
Pre-call.
Yeah, like a prequel.
They're gonna be
Like
pre-call?
he wasn't even married to Sharon Stone. That was part of his
Oh.
fantasy, but then Recall still existed inside of his first Recall. So it's
okay.
like Inception, where he's going into layers, and then finally,
Wow.
But it's
He,
like,
like,
but it's like
realizes-
even further in the future. Like he wanted a vacation to the past, which is
Right.
our future.
Wow.
he calls it like the laser age was
Yeah.
the one he was in, but he really lives in like
Laser?
the,
Was there any
the
laser?
android
No,
age.
they had bullets. They were just
Okay,
bullets.
yeah.
yeah.
And I like in the
Mars
trailer,
age.
I do
Right.
like on the trailer at the end, because in the movie, the original movie, there's a cool scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to get through customs in Mars.
Yeah, and you could see
And
the
he-
skeleton.
Oh yeah, that blew people away. They're like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
But and then there was the other
I
one
love
where
that scene.
and he
Like,
gets in,
2 more weeks.
yeah, he gets in the
2
scene.
more weeks.
Well, he gets in the scene, or he gets like in the disguise, and it's like this like fat woman basically like trying to get into customs, and then of course she starts flipping out, and then but it goes, yeah, exactly. It's like, and I love how, I'm like, is she getting? I love how the guy goes, are you having? Is he even asked like, are you having a stroke or whatever? He just looks at her like,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, what up,
this is
man?
crazy.
Oh no, I love. But then like she starts like wigging out, and then like Richter sees her, and he's like, Quaid.
Right.
Like,
Right.
he just knows.
He's a crazy
He just
woman.
knows. Crazy lady. That's Quaid.
Wait.
That's Quaid inside that crazy
That's
woman.
the guy, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I knew
Get
it.
her. Him.
But I gotta say, I love when like her head blows up and like his face, but you can tell it's like sort of a model of his face.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it comes
yeah.
out right at
The
the
more you
beginning.
see
I
it, the
love
funnier
that.
it evokes. Yeah.
But of course, now, of course, with special effects, I think we're kind of spoiled now because we've kind of seen it all. But now,
Yeah.
of course, they just have like a transition of face. Like he's like an Asian guy. Like he
Right.
basically really went out there like, let's pick another
Yeah.
race of this guy. So it
Yeah.
doesn't make
Oh.
any because
I did want to say this about the first Total Recall. One thing I really liked was like I've seen this in action movies since, but the first time I saw it was in Total Recall. It was in a gunfight, taking somebody's body and using it as a shield.
That
and, like,
is
to like
awesome.
absorb the
Oh,
bullets
that-
and then
yeah.
pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop.
and now you can do
I-
it in like any video game, like Resident Evil. You can just grab people and
Yeah.
just use them as shields.
And I think that came from
That was
Total
great.
Recall. That was
And
the first time
and
they
I
ever did that.
loved like just where it was like the violence was just like unapologetic.
Oh,
It was
so
just
violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shield, that was an innocent civilian he was using as a shield.
Exactly.
Right.
And then he throws it down.
Yeah,
That's
then
it.
he just throws the dead body at
He's
guys,
like
yeah.
done with this.
Yeah.
and then it's funny because then like everyone, and then like there's a thing where there's like a dead body, and like everyone just steps on it, like physically just
Right.
steps on it just so they can chase.
I think it's
Yeah.
social commentary of the future.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Or
Or maybe it was
that-
just a really cool scene.
I think
One or
probably
the
it's a cool scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, isn't it weird that they're also remaking his other sci-fi classics as well? RoboCop and Starship Troopers are,
Yes.
are being
Yeah.
remade.
Yes, it was. Yeah, RoboCop. Let's see.
A
Who's
great Detroit folk hero.
The guy
RoboCop is being remade by this, I believe, Brazilian director.
Yeah,
which
it's a
does a lot
guy-
of action stuff, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool stuff.
He
So-
does. He's done a couple movies where it's very action packed. They're actually very good if you like, in the definite. But in this case, I mean, it's RoboCop, so of course it's gonna and RoboCop was also directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And exactly, it's going to be a little bit more intense. I mean, I do like Total Recall a lot better than I do RoboCop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like
I'm a RoboCop guy.
I'm a RoboCop guy.
I grew up
yeah.
in Michigan. He was like RoboCop. You're born with a RoboCop VHS.
Nice.
Yeah, I for some reason, like I saw RoboCop and then I saw Total Recall. I'm like, I like Total Recall. I like the image.
Did you see RoboCop before Total Recall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then
Fine.
I have no argument.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No.
Because some people see Casino before Goodfellas, and they're like, I like Casino better.
Right, and they're crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's crazy talk.
It's fucked up.
I cannot wait for the reboot of Casino. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
I better have flying cars.
Yeah, and it better have
Kate
a little bit
Beckinsale.
more talking. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Oh,
what am I, a mirage to you, huh?
I was like, no, you kind of
What am I-
are. Yeah, you
what-
kind of. You're so beautiful.
What am I, the Mirage Casino to you? Huh? What am I, that building right there?
What am I, Siegfried and Roy? Huh? Like I don't know who that is right now. That's way into the future. It's like you'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get it
Oh,
someday.
that Mirage-
What am I, the amazing Jonathan to you, huh?
Oh God, but now speaking of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I have to segue now. into the-
Segway.
That's the ultimate segue.
Yeah.
Segue.
It is, yeah.
Just announce it.
If you could only, if just look in your mind, just put it in your mind a picture of a Segway. And
Okay,
that's
like a
how-
Segway scooter?
Yeah, Segway scooter, and that's how we say.
And a Frenchman writing it going, Segway.
Segue. Back to Quebec.
But speaking of Arnold, of course, since he read it, but now in the next movie that I feel that I wanted to talk about is that's coming up also as well, and it's the epitome of just like, if you want to see violence, but just like not even unapologetic, but just kind of really, I don't know,
Excessive.
Yeah.
excessive, but also I guess what's the
Tongue in
word?
cheek?
Yeah, tongue in, yeah.
Non-stop.
Like,
They don't want to slow down.
Gratuitous.
It's
Violence for the sake of violence?
campy. I'll say campy.
Yes, that's a good word for it.
And it's the sequel to the Expendables 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Thank God they're finally going to go to the Electric Boogaloo and
finally.
dance. They're just going to have a great time.
You have to
Well,
go to,
they've got to save the community center.
Right, exactly. They got to raise that $50,000 somehow, or else mean old Mr. Trapman's going to take it and plow
Right.
it to put up a mini mall
So Van Damme has to throw a
where
knife
there's
at
no kids allowed.
Wait, what name did you use for the
Mr.
guy?
Trapman.
Is it Colonel Trapman from First Blood, the Richard Crenna's character?
It might be.
Yeah,
Huh.
I think so.
That's where Trapman came from.
I don't know, guys. let me play. I want to play you guys the trail. This is the
So we have it fresh in our brains.
fresh in your brains, okay? Because
I get to use my Arnold voice again.
No.
let's just say there is an Arnold voice in the trailer without
Yeah.
Kevin
And it's
saying.
me.
Yeah, no, it's not Kevin. It's not Kevin. There we go.
I could use my Sly Stallone voice.
No, wait, I'm sorry.
Wait, that was Total Recall.
Whoa, did we watch the trailer? Or,
just-
or
Wait a
did we
second.
never
I remember going to Recall.
I have a
and
memory-
saying I wish I could do a podcast about Total Recall.
and watch the trailer?
That'd be the worst excuse to go to a recall. You go like, I want to be in a podcast. I want to go. That's my vacation.
Yeah.
There.
Carlos never invites me on his podcast, and now I want to go to Recall.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Nobody
There's
zip lines
so
like
many
the Expendables.
soldiers.
Yeah, it's already intense.
Yeah.
Already, 50 people have died.
Okay. Here,
Oh, there's no way he's gonna get out of this one.
Unloaded?
let me pause. Does Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sly Stallone have a fetish about killing Asians? Because it
Yes.
seems like even in Rambo and even this movie, you just look at small little Asian soldiers,
Yeah. Over the top.
and it's like, one little Asian guy.
Yep, that one little Asian dude.
And he just has, I don't know what it is. I just see this when I saw the sequel. I'm like, he did the exact same thing on the reboot of Rambo.
Well,
right?
you know, when he was in elementary school, he gave a Valentine to a little Asian girl, and she ripped it up in front of him and
Yeah.
said, "I would never date an ugly Italian guy like you."
Yeah, Kevin Ford's a saint.
Yeah, you dumb Asian
Little
bitch.
Asian girl.
What a
You
fucking,
little dumb bitch.
I heard that originally in Rocky he wanted Apollo Creed to be Asian.
Really?
Yeah.
So he could just
He's
defeat
just
this
like-
Asian kid? Put your dukes low.
Actually, yeah. Apollo Creed's stunt double was the Asian guy. That he,
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, I actually have to punch him now, so bring in the Asian guy.
No,
an Asian kid.
Here we go. All right, action-packed, guys.
Yep.
A lot of guns reloading.
Yes, guns reloading or shooting at all times.
And a knife.
Oh, we missed the line. He says, "I pronounce you man and knife," and then he stabs him.
Yes, tongue and cheek.
You and your little psychotic
Bruce
gang of
Willis.
monsters.
Damn.
That's a helicopter hitting a motorcycle. Or, oh, the other way around.
6 pounds of pure plutonium.
Yeah, John Claude Van Damme
Enough
is the
to
bad
change
guy.
the balance
Pure
of the world.
plutonium.
Imagine what 5 tons would do.
5 tons of plutonium.
Imagine world. Cool.
You're gonna need more men if you expect to get out of here alive.
Chuck Norris.
I'm back.
There it is. The worst line of the preview.
Say it fall into the wrong hands.
Arnold is back.
2 previews in a row with wink wink lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Find them, kill them.
It's not much of a plan.
Subtlety's dead.
In this movie, you have to be, yeah. Like, I've seen about 30 people get killed in this trailer already.
How did you do that?
5 explosions, 30 people dead, 3 plane crashes,
Yeah.
A smart car.
8 knives to the throat.
Do something.
So many explosions.
I think you're doing.
At this point, he's flying a plane
Into a tunnel.
Yeah.
an underpass.
Yeah.
Now I wonder, because it looks like that fight scene between Van Damme and Stallone, they film in almost. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you didn't miss
Well,
anything.
almost
Don't
as
worry,
that last
don't worry.
fight.
You missed nothing.
We need a new plane, and then it's all bloody in the back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my
Ooh.
theme song.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. Yo, whoa,
You just watched Expendables 2.
Yeah.
Would you,
I
would you
hate
like
to
to
say
watch
it.
more trailers?
I mean, that movie was written by a University of Michigan grad, so I don't want to diss on it too much.
Really?
But I
Michigan.
feel like that's I forget his name, but he came in and spoke to our screener in class when he was like 28 years old, and he sold Doom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like he wrote Doom.
Oh, the movie. With,
Yeah, the
was it with
movie.
The Rock? Was it?
The
I
Rock
don't know. I
and
heard it was.
Carl
I didn't see
Urban.
it.
Was that based on the game or the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But like he came in to speak to class of like, yeah, I'm a new up and comer dude. I wrote Doom. But yeah, it's looks like a movie that really could have been written in real time. Like you could be writing that movie on set.
as you're
Yeah, exactly.
doing it.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, one of the movies that was written in real time, believe it or not, is Casablanca.
Was
Like,
it?
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's
Casablanca,
right.
which is like this like really great like screenplay, like one of the classics.
Yeah.
Was as they were filming it, they were just the guy was writing the script on a typewriter.
That's hilarious.
And giving
it's like
the
we need the new pages for set.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what I did. So and like the actors, I said, were actually just they would read the lines and then memorize them, and they had no clue to what they were meaning. You know,
Yeah.
just like they just said, "Here's looking at you, kid." They're like,
I
Alright.
guess.
I don't see a kid
he's
here,
looking
but-
at her.
I'm
Alright.
just looking at it. Like,
You
the
wrote
wall.
this wrong. There's no children in the scene. Just say it. My typewriter's out of ink.
Oh, I don't know. This movie. I'm already looking at it. I feel like this movie should have been done about maybe 15 years ago,
Yeah.
or 10 years ago.
That's
think
what I
that-
felt
The
about the
Expendables
Expendables
too?
1,
Yeah, or
too.
Expendables. Just when I saw the Expendables,
yeah.
like I said, when I read it or heard about it, I was like, "Oh, that'd be." And then when I saw it, I'm like, "Yeah, this should have been done like way in the '90s." Or
No, I disagree. I
Really?
like that because it kind of has a getting the old gang back together kind of feel to it.
Yeah, that's the
But
one
they're
part
all-
I liked.
but they're all very like it's.
I mean,
you
they're
know,
old, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you
but
guys-
that's part of it. Like they're
Didn't
old,
you guys like when
salty
he,
dogs.
when the guy threw up the missile? Like he actually like
He
lifted
has a
the
name,
missile.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews when he threw up the missile.
Yeah.
Like he literally.
He has a name.
Stop being racist, Mike. Okay,
sorry,
the guy's
I'm
Terry
sorry.
Crews.
But
okay?
didn't you like when he actually lifted the missile and threw it up in the air?
And then Sylvester Stallone
Yeah.
shoots it
Yeah,
with
and
a
then
handgun.
blew it up, yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
and then it blows up a
That
helicopter.
movie was a series of cool moments.
I mean,
And that's it.
didn't you guys ever
Yeah.
want to lift
The-
a missile
the weird
and like launch it in the air? and
Oh,
blow it
every
up?
day.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning thinking of lifting a missile.
Of course.
My favorite
Yeah, a lot of
part
like
Work, I
Russian,
dream.
a lot of Russian premieres did that. They
Right,
just-
it's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
It's
My
true.
favorite part of Expendables is Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham. They go to the island the first time to like do some recon,
Yeah.
and then their guide, like the girl that is driving them around, they're like take us to the guy's mansion. And she's like, no, we can't go there. Like the guards are gonna see us. It'll blow the whole mission. They're like, no, it's okay. Just take us there. And then they go there. Sure enough, guards show up. They kill the guards. All the guards like they shoot out the guards. Then they have to fly when they're playing. They're like, oh, mission's over. I guess. Like if you just listen to the girl.
Yeah,
in
it was
the
a
first
completely.
place,
Well, that's what most of that
She
movie
warned
was
you.
completely pointless set
Exactly.
pieces to do cool things.
Exactly, and that's what I feel like. This, like, I just saw enough of the trailer where I'm like, I just saw enough where I'm like, like it doesn't even have to make sense. Like it doesn't even have to be. I'm like, it just basically, it's like just a lot of machismo. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
And I'm
you
to-
just shut your brain
and I'm
off.
gonna shoot a lot of small Asian kids. You know, in this
Yes.
movie.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got to admit, and it made me just want to take an enormous shit afterwards.
Edit that.
I don't know
out.
what that
Edit
means.
that out
I have
right
no
now.
clue. Is
thing
that
that-
a sign of manhood? Is that why you want to
think
do that?
so.
Like,
What does that mean?
No, I mean, there's all these like big guys on roids, probably.
One thing that kind of sucked about Gary Daniels got the shaft. Like Randy Couture got on the poster, and yeah, he had a bigger part.
Yeah.
But like he's made like maybe 1 or 2 action movies, and Gary Daniels is like the British guy who's like the bad guy who like
Right.
it's like him and Stone Cold. That guy has made tons of awesome like mostly direct to video like martial arts movies, but like he couldn't even put him on the poster. He's like one of the best action guys around.
That's too bad.
That's the one thing too. Like they like the villains. At least in this one, I say that at least they gave the villain a thought where it's like, okay, cool, we'll get Jean-Claude Van Damme to play, the villain in this case. If we're gonna make it campy, we're gonna make it fucking campy, and that's
Right.
That's the one thing where I was like, well, where the I was like, okay, well, that's good, but where the fuck is Steven Seagal?
Oh, what if they teamed up to be the bad guys?
Where's Jeff Speakman?
Yeah. Where's Jeff Speakman?
I want to know.
Where's oh shit, what's that guy's name?
Jet Li. Where's Jet Li in that preview?
Where's Bruce Lee?
Right.
Where's Bruce Lee?
Where is Bruce Lee?
Where have all the Bruce Lees gone?
He's in heaven.
Did you do 2 songs? 2 different songs?
Yep, 2 different songs.
By completely 2 different artists, but well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Like a Bruce Lee in the wind.
The 3 songs. Oh gosh.
No, what's that guy? He's got a 3 name. He's got long hair. He was the evil vampire in Vampires. That's like the last thing he was in.
Oh, God.
But he was like a Jeff
I don't know.
Speakman kind of guy. He used to do all these different.
Right.
Whatever. Can't remember his name.
I don't know. It just seems like that was like the one thing where I saw, and I'm like, well,
Cynthia Rothrock. She should be in this.
who was that?
She's like the chick version of all these guys.
Oh,
She's the chick vertion of guys.
you mean okay? So she's an ugly man.
Yeah,
An ugly
exactly.
woman.
She's an ugly woman.
She's like a chick
woman.
guy.
The chick guys.
Are you sure? Okay, I guess that's a good one. we'll add that for part 3.
Totally.
I'll pull up a scene on YouTube where like she does amazing shit. But anyway,
Expendables is one of those movies, though. Both of them, I have a feeling that I feel like I could write better.
Yeah.
Like upon
the
watching
first,
it.
All right, both of them are written by Sylvester. Oh wait, no, you said part 2 was written by a University of Michigan guy?
I think the first one might have been written by
Yeah,
the
here.
University
No,
of Michigan guy, too.
It's written by this guy, Richard Wink.
Oh, maybe it's a different guy.
I thought so. Okay.
That's what it says here on IMDb.
What is it? Who's
Oh, no,
Expendables
no,
1 written by?
Never mind. It was
let me
directed
see.
by Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, okay.
But I thought he wrote it too. But I don't think so.
I might have been
No,
wrong.
the director. No, in this case, they got Simon West.
Yeah,
to direct.
Who knows how to direct action movies? Like
Yeah.
he's got chops.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I was wrong then. It's not because that's a different guy than the University of Michigan guy. I think the first one was
Maybe
written
it's the
by
first
him.
one. I'll find out. I'll see here. But
I kind of sounded like you didn't want to say his name.
I don't remember the University of Michigan guy's name.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
He came and spoke to the class, and I was like, yeah.
do you really have to know the guy? I don't know. Let's call him
David
Brandon
some-
Chase. Let's
Yeah.
just call him Brandon Chase. for
Brandon
now.
Chase. There you go.
Brandon Chase
is-
as the writer of the Expendables.
It makes sense. Yeah, he sounds like.
But
a
like,
hero.
oftentimes I humble myself before movies where I'm like, yeah, I fancy myself a writer, but I couldn't write that.
Uh-huh.
And
Like, what
that's
would-
one of those movies where I'm like,
like,
oh,
I
totally
could've
good.
wrote that.
If they would have
Could've wrote
put
that.
me at the helm of that, I could have done that. Yeah.
The one thing that tripped me out about Expendables was like I was high when I was watching it, so that was kind of
course.
trippy to begin with.
Yeah.
Well,
But
boy.
I couldn't figure out because it's campy, right? You're right, Carlos.
I think it is.
campy.
I think it's.
But I couldn't figure out which parts were supposed to be funny and which parts were supposed to be which
Right.
parts were unintentionally funny, which parts were intentionally funny,
I think-
and which parts were parody and which parts were we're making fun of this and which parts we're
Yeah.
paying homage to this. Like this is
Right.
awesome and we're gonna pay homage, or we're making fun of this because it's so ridiculous. The tones kept shifting in the movie, and I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be laughing at,
Yeah.
or like yeah, that was cool, or yeah, that was
I don't know.
ridiculous.
Maybe you could laugh at the part where the guy picked up a missile and threw it up in the air.
yeah,
I would assume that was kind of what, because I laughed at that part.
Yeah, I think that's unintentionally funny, though.
Yeah, I think it's unintentional.
I think
funny.
when he
that's
wrote it,
supposed
he's
to be
like, this is going to be the
this is
coolest
badass.
thing ever.
How could anyone write that as just not like? I mean, thinking it was actually serious.
Not like dead serious, but like yeah, awesome.
Yeah, like, I just wrote a cool thing.
Like
No, I mean-
like John McClane tying a fire hose to his waist and jumping off the Nakatomi Plaza, like that same like yeah, awesome. Woo.
I'm sorry. I would say that is just a funny moment in the movie. I mean, like I don't know how you could. Who could pick up a missile and throw it up in the air and
Chase Brandon.
Yeah, Chase
Well,
Brandon
Chase
does
Brandon,
it. He does that before breakfast.
If he could look at, in a box in a warehouse and
Right.
see that where that Roswell happened, I'm pretty sure that guy.
Can we
could-
option Chase Brandon's story?
I think I want to do that.
I think we
should do
wrote
it.
the movie in real time already.
Yeah, I would have seen this. Like
The Chase Brandon story.
it really happened. That's the name. That's right there. The
It really
tagline
happened,
right
yeah.
there. I guess.
Dot.
I don't know.
And then nerds will be wearing the "It Really Happened" shirts.
Oh God.
Finally throwing out the "Truth Is Out There" shirts.
Did it happen? Question mark on the back.
Yeah.
But you know, and it's. I think it's right now. Like I don't know if you heard the news, but it's kind of bad timing because this movie's coming out in about a month. I say from right now. But it was like Stallone lost his kid like
today, right?
No, it happened a few days ago.
Yeah.
It's
right.
it was like around
over the
like,
weekend.
Yeah.
it's
I don't
like
look at the news on the weekend.
That's smart. Nothing but bad news
Yeah, a
on the
lot of
weekend.
bad news, yeah.
No weekend news is good news.
Yeah.
Unless you're reading the parade section.
Oh,
In which case, it's all good news.
it has to be. It's
So
parade.
Sage Stallone,
Yeah, Sage Stallone died, I guess, of overdose or so.
pill overdose. He pulled a ledger.
I don't know necessarily the specifics of getting it, but it's the one thing that I saw or that they're arguing about was the way that how Sage Stallone lived, because some people said that he was like normal or so, a normal kid.
I say he was normal.
And then there was another, but then they said that the cleaning from what I heard from TMZ is that his cleaning lady was interviewed and it seemed like he was living as a hermit. Like it was
Yeah,
like
I
literally
heard
he
that.
was the Howard Hughes almost like is like in that way like shit all
Right,
over
I
the
heard
place.
that he was always kind of like
Yeah, but that's just OCD. I mean, like, why would that?
I don't know.
contribute to- that usually doesn't contribute to like
That's
death.
that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
I
I'm
think
just
that it's
saying-
OCD to the point of paranoid delusion.
Right.
Yeah, but
Then
that still doesn't kill you.
but
But
that's
I mean,
still,
but-
but if you're taking
Yeah.
if you're taking drugs though, that might hide in that type of
yeah.
Yeah,
But usually,
that's
I think people with OCD don't take drugs, but I don't know. Yeah.
But Carla, but you were saying like some people saying he was a normal dude, and some people were saying that he was a weirdo.
Yeah,
And the maid says he was a weirdo.
I think so. So you know what?
And I want to do my maid voice again.
Yeah. What
Mr.
is-
Stallone, Mr. Stallone, you must clean yourself. I make you grilled cheese. You must eat something. Mr. Stallone, Mr. Stallone, I'm opening these blinds right now. You need to see the sunshine, Mr. Stallone.
Oh my God, that's
I'm emptying your piss jars, Mr. Stallone. What was that? Was that choking on his own
Yeah,
vomit?
he's
that's what he
choking on
died.
his
That's what he
own-
died
that's
right
what he
there.
Oh, no,
boy.
I must call TMZ.
Well,
That was horribly insensitive. I apologize to everybody.
Hello, TMZ. Sage Stallone
Hey,
is
this
joking.
is Harvey Levin.
hey.
Oh, is that the
Harvey
guy?
Levin from TFC.
Harvey 11. Mr. Stallone
Hey,
is joking.
do I got some news? I need news. Hold on, let me fill up my big gulp.
I don't know who that guy is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's the guy.
He's the
from
guy.
TFC.
Yeah, you see him TMZ.
I'm a
TV
lawyer.
show.
Wait, he has like there's a show that he
yeah,
does the show?
TMZ, the show.
He hosts a show. He hosts,
And he
TMZ.
also owns TMZ, the
Yeah.
corporation.
I guess I just thought it was a website. But yeah,
It
why
is, but it is
why
also a
wouldn't they
TV
have a
show,
show?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, but well, I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's sad, and I
It
feel
is
bad about
sad.
making
It is
fun of
very
I feel
sad.
bad about
I
it
feel
now.
kind of
Yeah.
bad. I know this is like a big movie for Stallone.
I'm really-
and it sucks that unfortunately his son had to die.
What I'm really
He
hoping
died.
is before this podcast comes out that it comes out that there were like dead hookers in his house. So then like when
Yeah.
people hear the episode, it's like, oh well, he killed all those hookers.
How's
It's
the
okay to make fun of him.
What would the maid say when you see dead hookers on the
Mr. Stallone, you must clean up your dead hookers. I am a dead hooker. I sound exactly like they made.
Why do you speak another language?
I am
man?
a ghost dead hooker. No, this is what all dead hookers sound like.
Okay. Oh my God! Oh, poor Sage.
I'm going to take you out to
Yeah,
dinner,
no,
dead hooker.
I do feel
No, that's
terrible
wrong.
for
That's
that
wrong.
family. It's like
It's wrong.
because it happens to a lot of celebrity kids. Like
Yeah, they get
celebrity
messed
kids,
up.
like
Charles Bronson. It happened to his,
Marlon Brando's kid
Marlon Brando. That's right.
got
Yeah,
fucked up,
oh,
died,
geez.
murdered, right? Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
I can imagine it'd be hard not to because you live a life where nothing can ever go wrong.
John
I guess.
Travolta's autistic kid.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
a weird circumstance death.
And was blackmailed.
that wasn't drugs, though. That was just a thing where he passed out. Yeah.
And then he was getting blackmailed for it, I think too.
But I
Yeah,
was
there's
going
something
to
messed
say
up.
Hugh O'Connell, like his
Oh yeah, Carol O'Connor.
or Carol O'Connor. Sorry,
yeah,
his
yeah.
kid
That's right.
died of a drug overdose.
All right, you want to hear my joke about Travolta's son dying?
Please.
Okay. What did John Travolta say after he heard that his son died?
What did he say?
Oh my God! Why? Oh my God! Why? Oh my God! Why? My God! Oh my God!
I was looking at you. I'm looking at you, going like, I don't get. Oh,
Oh, it should be
okay.
deeper. But, oh why? Oh my God! Why? Oh my God!
Is it,
Why?
is it Barbarino? Is it Barbarino?
Yeah.
Why?
Those are the two catchphrases put together, right? Oh my
Well,
God.
Hey, God,
Yeah.
God, up your nose with a rubber hose. Oh, wait, was that his? That was somebody else, I think. Yeah, whatever.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Anyway,
something
that's
like
my
that.
John Travolta son joke.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah.
Well, but I also they're also later on they're doing another Stallone, a reboot or a remake of Judge Dredd.
With
Are
Carl,
they?
With Carl Urban
Urban.
from Doom.
Rob Schneider gonna come back?
Oh, I hope so.
To be a hilarious sidekick. Mostly saying things like, "Do you do this all the time?"
I don't think
90% of his words.
I don't think these things are supposed to go that fast.
Right. It's a wall. You can't drive through a wall.
Yeah, Carl. And I guess the thing is that he doesn't take the helmet off.
Like the comic book.
Yeah, in the comic, because in the comic book originally he doesn't take the helmet off, but in this in Judge Dredd, of course, Stallone, he's like, "Oh,
He needed
I
I
was star.
my housekeeper could see my face.
Sage, does this look good, Sage? Where are you?
Yes, father.
Hey, Sage, what do you think? I'm going to do this Judge Dredd now. I don't want to wear the mask.
I want to see your face, Dad. I want to see your face on the screen.
Get your maid out of here. Why she always...
She got to clean up my dead hookers.
When you're done, come over to my house and clean up my dead hooker.
No, we're going to box later.
I have no life.
No, I love life.
Oh.
But
Isn't life great? I hope you'll never stop breathing.
life is great. Life is great, right?
Hey, we're a celebrity. Nothing bad ever happened.
Oh
Hey,
god.
we're gonna grow old together, me and you, son.
I have to stop this beat. I'm going to walk in and stop this beat. I am your hooker.
Hey, son.
I hope I never die.
Oh no, you won't die.
Hey,
No,
son.
I never die.
I pay you, right?
Hey, by the way, son, I have these pills I want you to check out. I bet you can't take more than your old man at one time.
Chug, chug, chug.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh no. But the one, but looking at the trailer for this Expendables 2, the one, okay, I get Arnold being there. He's good friends, of course, but
And he was in the first movie. There's got to be a continuity.
And he's been in business with Bruce and Sly with Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And of course him saying I'm back. It's like, oh wow, well,
Yeah, he can just say that and then leave the movie.
exactly.
He made all those promises in his 80s movies.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And then the other guy, of course, with a hat on, with the baseball cap on, of course, because of the rumors that he has a toupee, Chuck Norris.
yeah.
Oh, yeah? That's why he's got the cap on?
Yeah, well, we're in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Ranger. Yeah,
Texas Chainsaw Walker.
Walker Chainsaw. Texas Norris.
Sorry. But in that show,
beginning.
Walker, Texas Ranger, like he would always have the cowboy hat on.
Ah.
Even though he never, I think maybe once in a while he wrote
Even when he had that shower scene
horse.
with the witness. And,
Yeah. He didn't lose his hair. His hair was running
No.
away.
Right. Well, you know what? He comes on the screen.
Yeah, you can make a Chuck Norris joke about his hair.
There you go.
I think he comes on the screen, and I thought it looked like Ron Howard. I swear to God, with the hat on,
Yeah.
because he's another one that always wears the hat.
Yeah.
and I feel like there's a lot of people that happens where it's like, of course, they lose their hair and they got to hide it for some reason, and you get to the point where it's like, do you shower with that thing on?
Well, doesn't
or-
like Nicolas Cage just wear like toupees and
he
stuff?
wears
all
a
the time?
lot of toupees, like in everything.
His
movies,
hair always looks a little different.
yeah, it's either and it's like you could see him in like Con Air, or maybe see it in The Witch, or even Raising Arizona, and it's always like a weird hair tone that he has. Whether
Right.
it's a
Yeah,
different color.
the new Ghost Rider movie. It's like it looks like a 20-year-old's.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
hair.
Right,
it's, all-
right.
it's like short and spiky and kind of.
It's a little rad. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
It's
too
like-
rad for a man his
like,
age.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's no receding hairline whatsoever.
No.
like on his scalp.
And it's like, and it's almost like I feel like when they put the fake hair on him on the studio, I think he walks off the studio like he's like, no one noticed. Fuck
yeah.
Fuck, I got my
Got away
hair for
with
the
it
next
again.
few months. I'm gonna walk.
I'm going to go buy more dinosaur fossils and go bankrupt again.
Oh, look at that! The brontosaurus.
Is that a dinosaur fossil?
Come to Papa.
Hey, look, a Scottish castle I don't own.
Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know.
You know what I heard about Expendables 2 and Chuck Norris? While we're still talking about Chuck Norris. He insisted. Apparently, the story was he insisted that the movie was going to be PG-13. Otherwise, he didn't want to do it because he's all
Really?
about he's all
Oh,
about
really?
the kids.
Yeah.
So for a while, that was the story that it was like PG-13.
You
but
can't
now,
make it good in PG-13.
No.
Not possible.
But just like weeks later and months after that, it's been released that it's R now. It's going to be rated R. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of a story that like I think maybe Chuck Norris got kind of screwed over a bit. Like Sylvester Stallone told him like if he was in the movie they'd make it PG-13, and then he did the old switcheroo because apparently Danny Trejo was promised a part by Sylvester Stallone to be in Expendables. But then he was like at the last minute told he wasn't going to be in it, and he thinks that he was told he was going to be in it. So then when Sylvester Stallone went to like Jet Li and Terry Crews and said like, hey, we're going to have like it's not just going to be a bunch of white guys.
Yeah.
Like we got a Mexican in the cast. They're like, oh, okay, we'll do it.
we got to put a Mexican in there.
more along, right? Yeah.
So you're saying he's like the modern day Joseph Smith.
Yeah, or just lying to people to get what he wants.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Modern day Joseph Smith.
Everybody's a modern day Joseph Smith.
Gosh. Well, you know what? You know who should have been in the Expendables?
Who?
Chase Brandon.
Brandon.
Chase Brandon as
Brandon
Chase as
if
explosion number 4.
If anything, if you have to go to if there's a scene where you have to go to the warehouse and you have to, and you take a bite and looks at it.
Oh my God.
It really happened.
It really happened.
All the other Expendables are too afraid of the dark to go to the warehouse.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
we need another Expendable who's not afraid of the dark.
I'm scared of the dark. Jet Li.
It'd be funny if Jet Li has like a very neurotic, like kind of like voice, like shrieky voice.
He's playing like the Woody Allen character.
Yeah, like he has like a real nebbish voice.
I don't
He's
think
Nebbish
we should
Expendable.
go inside their Expendables.
Don't go in there.
And he says his real name after every line. Yeah.
Jet Li.
No, don't go in there.
No, don't look in there. Expendables is a bomb.
Oh God, I bet you anything. He probably. I think even Expendables and Expendables 2, I think he probably would be the one to like to do many takes because he would probably call everybody by their real name.
Right.
Like I can just feel
Sylvester Stallone.
Sai. He's like, no,
Arnold
no,
Schwarzenegger.
I'm fucking Barney or
Jason Statham.
Ready, Koto?
I'm all out of ammo, Dolph Lundgren. I need a new clip.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren looks weird too.
Yeah, he's got one of those Mickey Rourke faces.
Yeah,
He's starting to look haggard, I believe is the word.
They all look haggard. They all look like old wrestlers.
They
all
look like they've
old
been
wrestlers.
to war and back a bunch of times.
I was at an airport with Dolph Lundgren, and he was at the same airport, and we were in the bathroom together, and we were pissing next to each other.
Yeah.
That-
Hold on, I gotta
it
touch
was-
myself while you tell the story.
Okay, slow down.
He was going in a toilet, right? And it sounded like a horse was like unloading gallons of urine into the toilet. Just like, Jesus Christ! Like that guy is huge.
He's just got a wide urethra. That's all it means.
Is he Swedish or German?
He's not German. He's Swedish or Danish. Swedish or Danish.
Scandinavian.
I think
I'll be safe. I'll say I'll be PC about it. He's Scandinavian.
Yeah.
And he has a degree in chemistry.
Really?
Yeah, he was going to be a chemist, but then he was discovered.
And then
he
they
started
realized,
acting.
like, this mutant man can't be a chemist. He's got to be in the pictures.
Of course.
Look at him. He's a
He looks
freak.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Also, I got a little trivia question for you guys because
Okay.
the first Expendables movie came out, and they came out with a special poster where it listed like everybody's kills in every other movie that they'd made.
How many?
Yeah, like how many like people that their characters had killed in all their movies.
Wow.
Like totals. Do you guys know who had the biggest total?
Of all the
Expendables, yeah.
Thanos, who has the biggest tally of kills?
That they've made in all their movies.
Man, I
I'm gonna say Jason Strahan. Maybe.
I want to guess Arnold. It's got to be because he blows up whole villages.
Actually,
often.
Arnold and Bruce Willis weren't on the poster.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe Bruce Willis was. Yeah, Bruce Willis was, but Arnold wasn't on the poster.
Arnold
so
wasn't on.
He's not in it now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, I'm okay.
Oh, that's for Expendables 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Dolph Lundgren.
I'm gonna say Jet Li.
It was Jet Li, but Dolph Lundgren was really close.
Okay.
And actually on the poster,
Wow.
like it's like a bar graph, and like Jet Li and Dolph Lundgren are like way like higher than everybody else.
I would think it would be Jet Li just because he's made more movies than the other
Yeah,
ones.
exactly. He's made tons of movies where he's fought like armies of guys.
I was about
Yeah.
to. I'm
like
like
feudal Japan.
I was thinking, I'm like,
Or feudal China.
Did Jet Li fly a plane into a building? Like how that works? Like, how many
At the
people
end
could-
of every movie.
like kamikaze? I mean, was that a
No,
thing?
like it's that whole like when you're making Asian movies, you make like one a week and you push them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And also it's like, he's like a warlord in feudal China, just like massacring like tons of guys with a sword, just like wiping like hundreds of guys out in like one scene.
Right. And in the
Yeah.
first movie he ever made, the first line of it is, "Jet Li, you just killed 40 billion people with your mind."
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Do you know one person who's missing in this?
What's that?
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, where's the Chan Man?
Sylvester Stallone, he wanted Jackie Chan to be the villain in Expendables 2. I remember that.
Really?
When he was trying to cast people, yeah.
Oh my god, I would think.
But Jackie Chan didn't want to do it because, for the kids, too much violence.
What Michael
Really?
Jackson or something?
Yeah.
What, they got the Michael Jackson vibe or something?
That's weird because his other movies are pretty violent
yeah.
too.
I
But
read,
not bloody, though.
Not bloody.
Not
yeah,
really bloody.
They're more like
Well, I guess this isn't really.
acrobatic.
I guess this isn't really bloody either.
I saw on I'll credit is Wired magazine had a thing where because it was my first podcast I talked about The Watch and we talked about it because it was very in a way it's controversial because about the Neighborhood Watch and how Trayvon Martin got
That's what I thought the first time I saw that trailer. I'm like uncalled for. The only thing worse than that would be to do a parody sketch about Sage right after it happened.
I know exactly.
And to do an impersonation of him on a podcast.
That would be real shitty.
No, it's too soon.
But why don't they just delay The Watch till February of next year?
And they had a list of movies and certain things that happened that were kind of really too close. And when 9/11 happened at the same time, Jackie Chan was about to begin a production or so on a movie. The movie was called Nosebleed, which I thought was kind of interesting. But the reason why it was called Nosebleed was because he was going to play a window washer on one of the towers, and he hears that there's going to be a terrorist attack inside, or whatever that they were going to do, blow up the building or something. And he's a window washer. And then when that happened, when 9/11 happened, they were like,
that's when he got the nosebleed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why the movie happened.
he's doing an interview and he's like,
he sees the second tower hit and just blood starts coming out his nose.
And then it just says Finn, and then it rolls credits.
and every time he does a movie, every time they talk about 9/11 or something,
like a single bloody tear runs out of his nose.
Just seems like,
do you understand the blood coming out of my nose?
Oh my god, I can see that.
Well, that sounds like it'd be a cool movie.
I know.
God damn it, Bin Laden. I'm glad you're dead now.
But
now I'm glad you're dead.
Wesley Snipes. How come Wesley Snipes not in the Expendables?
Yeah. Well, is he in prison though? I think he's in prison.
He's in prison.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
What about Mr. T? Where's the cool African American?
Terry Crews. You got Terry Crews.
But
as far as
where's Carl Weathers?
Right, yeah.
There you go. It
Where's
should be Carl
Dolomite?
Weathers.
You'd be awesome in the movie. Oh, I would definitely see this if someone said, not only Samuel Jackson coming out at the end of the movie, that'd be pretty funny. I thought, campy, but it'd be really funny if the fucking Predator comes in with that infrared shit and sees the fucking Expendables. Then I would be like, all right, now we got a fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
Now we got a fucking real deal.
Predator
movie.
versus Expendables versus Predator.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus Alien.
They should have. How come there's no female Expendables? Where's Ridley?
Well, Ripley.
What are you doing?
Ripley.
Ridley's Believe It. Oh wait, what's Ridley?
Ridley's Believe It or Not. Yes, Ridley Scott did.
Ripley's Believe It.
Yeah, there we go. That's where my brain went.
Exactly. Well, I don't know. I that's what I was thinking. But it's a nosebleed. I can't get enough of that.
Can't get enough of that nosebleed.
And Schwarzenegger's Collateral Damage had to be delayed.
Exactly, it had to be delayed for that because, of course,
because it's about him fighting terrorists, bombing
the building
families
and everything.
I remember that they yanked the Spider-Man trailer because they had the Twin Towers in it with the spider web in the Twin Towers.
Did you get to see the trailer?
I did. I saw that trailer before it came out. It was a great trailer.
Before they banned it. It was pretty neat.
And now, just 11 years later, there's a reimagining of that, too.
Well,
remakes and reboots.
But
that one's pretty. Yeah.
Catherine Bigelow is now working on the Osama bin Laden.
That's right.
It's not even titled yet, but it's almost like it should be coming out. I think by the end of the year, but hopefully. I can't wait for the trailer because I do want to see.
Wait, is it like a biopic?
No, it's basically the whole. I guess I don't know if it's the whole process, but it's basically like the guys what's it called, Team 6, I guess, or what they call.
Oh, SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, it's about the hunt for Osama bin Laden, but it started getting made before he actually got killed.
Right.
So it just turned out perfectly. They're like, oh shit, we got an ending.
And
nice.
exactly. So that's one movie.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
Gosh.
Where's the warning?
Sorry, audience.
Yeah.
Phil's speaking for you.
Yeah.
Right. And girls, how come we're not dating Kevin right now?
You dumb bitches.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully, when you come back on the show,
You gonna have me back?
it's possible. It is possible.
I could blow it.
sounds like
in the next 10 minutes,
If
I
I
could blow
find
it.
out the girl who dismissed you,
What if we get a lot of
will.
complaints about our Sage Stallone impressions?
I think we're gonna get a lot of complaints about a lot of things from this. I think it's hard to pick out one thing that
whatever
to complain about.
it is, my friend.
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
it is, what it is. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys right here. It's been a fun show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. No, that's fine. So guys,
And stick around for the Ford wrap up. Yeah.
This is the end of the sports podcast.
Sports podcast.
You just shot me, man, with your fucking banging around there. What's the matter with you?
Well, we're
Yeah.
talking about action movies. I got inspired. You know.
Yeah, totally.
Phil, what's going on? With any plugs? What's going on?
You can see I actually run a podcast with Mike, the producer here, called Comedy Podcast Network. So you can check out the site and check out all the podcasts. I'm on one called the Sports Podcast.
What do you just talk about? Anything?
Well, the whole premise of it is it's two people who I know who are both very funny comedians. And then they're talking about sports. Joel Anderson.
Oh,
and
very
there's
nice.
Jordan Palmaville, who wrote for Ugly Americans. And
Oh, cool.
and then me, and I know nothing about sports.
Really?
And they both know everything about sports.
Wow, you're a Michigan guy. You're
I know
smack down the middle.
I know nothing about sports. So the whole thing is pretty much them
Very good show.
insulting me for not
Very
knowing.
good show.
Well,
And then you ask dumb questions and they
Yeah,
laugh
well,
at you.
it's sketch comedy mostly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's me not knowing
But
much.
do you write sketches for the
Yeah,
show?
yeah, we
How do you
write, we
how do you-
do character
so
bits
You
and-
write sports sketches even though you don't
all
know
of
sports?
all of mine are about, like, I do a segment called Weird Sports where I just run down a weird sport from around the world.
Nice.
You do like futuristic death sports that are only in movies.
Yeah. And then I do characters that know nothing about sports.
We're gonna-
Because every once in a while I have those.
Moon baseball, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Moon baseball.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. And then you can also see me performing at Second City, Hollywood, every
Yes.
Saturday night at
Yeah.
9 p.m. with my team, Bro Squad 5. For more
Excellent.
information, go to brosquad5.com.
Excellent team.
Yeah, thank you.
And Kevin, what's going on?
I'm on a podcast called The Fort.
Yeehaw!
Yes. The 4FORT. Yeah, you and my other past guest from
Yeah,
last
me and
time,
Ed.
Ed
It's
Galvez.
just us.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can check out the Phil Ranta episode of the Ford podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
There's-
That was a very fun
Yeah,
episode.
I do a French accent in Phil's sketch
Yeah.
that he wrote for the episode.
Classic.
Nice.
Really cool. Not a lot of guests write sketches for the show, but Phil did it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil.
Well, guys, thank you.
And
This
Is
that anything else? Is there anything, Kevin?
that's it, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I
Check
do
him out in
stand-up.
the Expendables 3.
Oh, wow. What do you?
I'm actually doing voiceover. I'm doing the Spanish dubbing for Arnold Schwarzenegger, like when the film goes to Mexico,
Yeah.
and like South America and stuff.
How
I
do
do the, like,
How do you do?
You can see him and Shin Lee in the background just cheering for Belrog.
Yes.
Yo necesito ammo.
ID love.
Oh no, ammo. Like
I think he said
a
I think
little
he
bit of
said it's
Spanglish.
not necessary for ammo. No necesito.
Yo
ammo.
necesito.
No, I need ammo.
I need
yeah.
ammo. Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't need ammo,
Yo
guys. I can
necesito
take care.
amor.
I'm gonna throw a missile at them.
Yeah, to Mike that didn't make sense because Schwarzenegger never needs ammo.
Right.
No. Oh boy. Well, guys, thank you very much.
Of course.
And Mike, thank you again, Mike, the producer, Mike Constantini.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Oops, I shot him.
Producer.
Always a blast.
All right. Well, I guess this is it. And I guess I'll
Hey, Carlos, thanks for letting us on your show.
Thank you.
get the fuck out of here. When Mike presses the button to end the show, you guys better get the run out of here.
Hey, Carlos, thanks for letting us on the show.
All right, guys. Till next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us on the show.
I hope I didn't do a goofy laugh too much.
Yeah.
No, come to your senses, guys. Thank you very much.
You have received this transmission from the Comedy Podcast Network. For more shows, visit comedypodcastnetwork.com.